Hey there everyone, it's Haz here, and today I'd like to talk about a short topic that I've been thinking about recently and I honestly feel is missing from Salmon Run. There's been several occasions where I posted my salmon reports and feedback has been that it's flat wrong or stupid and stuff like that, as people have been having a completely opposite experience with the rotation, especially when it comes to maps like Spawning Grounds and Marooner's Bay. This rotation is also one where opinions are wild about it, and I got a lot of feedback that it cannot be a heat meter for rotation. They've been only losing in freelance. While obviously predictions and rotations are not totally accurate, it's just a guideline, I believe it barely has anything to do with it being inaccurate, and in fact it's a fault in Salmon Run's already quite underdeveloped and sketchy ranking system. As you know, you can already play Salmon Run without completing the tutorial at all, and so there's a lot of inexperienced players in the matchmaking who try to learn through practice, and there's nothing wrong with that I guess, though it's definitely the harder route for everyone involved. Another not so great part of the ranking system is that everything is under a single rank. It doesn't matter how you ranked up, when you ranked up, there are no rank up matches to test your abilities of playing the game, etc. And so if you reach a certain rank in Salmon Run, that's where you're going to play. There really isn't any break or obstacle to make sure you are at your right rank, especially with the rotations constantly changing, the random waves, it's all over the place. Now, the phenomenon that is currently happening in Spawning Grounds instead is the typical easy rotation into harder rotation problem. Basically, any rotation that is going to follow a Gonefish and Hydroplant is doomed to be a disaster in a lot of ranks, simply because Gonefish and Hydroplant is the easiest stage in Salmon Run, and so players tend to end up in higher ranks than usual, after which if you get a stage like Spawning Grounds or Marooner's Bay, everyone reports terrible losing streaks and horrible experience in the matchmaking, which is basically players falling back to the ranks they belong to, while others just having to endure the apocalypse. Everyone loses like this. Now I hope I don't sound mean, that is not my intent. I'm simply trying to point out that Gonefish and Hydroplant is a much easier stage for everyone, including me and veterans, and swapping to a more technical map after that is a whole different experience in Salmon Run. This is a massive problem within the game's design and ranking system. But there's an easy solution to all of this that would fix it all, and potentially prevent any of this from happening again. That is, if Nintendo would decide to split the ranking system to be separate for every single map. That simple. I think we can all agree each stage is wildly different and require different skill sets and knowledge. And just because I know how to defeat Griller Wave on Spawning Grounds easily, I definitely know on Marooner's Bay it will be a lot more troublesome, not to mention map-specific quirks that people have to learn. There's already a massive difference between hazard levels for different ranks, and after Professional, the difficulty of Salmon Run spikes up a lot, making it really hard for new players to adjust and learn the game. Now instead, if the rankings would be separate for every map, all of us could have a good time by slowly learning each stage, gaining experience and ranking up at our own pace. And the volatile rotation swaps wouldn't be so volatile, because everyone would stay on the rank they remember they were and they were comfortable with. It also wouldn't increase the amount of time anyone has to play, since after your first ranking up sessions, you would just stay on the ranks you already established for yourself. I honestly don't know why this isn't the case in the first place. I believe PvP players have already been begging for the same system for competitive mode, since just because you understand Rainmaker doesn't mean you are good at Splat Zones, right? It's just weird to put them under the same ranking system, and it goes the same for Salmon Run. But that's my personal opinion and proposal. What Salmon Run really needs right now. It's a separate ranking system. Too many people blame freelance for their bad experience when there are more accurate reasons for it, such as ending up on a rank you are not ready for yet because of the bad rank system, or others ending up as your coworkers when they should still be on a lower rank. Remember, there's nothing wrong with being on a lower rank on different stages. Ranks are there to help everyone have a better time, and if it would increase the overall experience for everyone in Salmon Run, I think it would be worth to look into. But do tell me what you think on this matter. I'm sure there's a lot of opinions on it. Mine is just one, and not necessarily the best solution. If you're trying to get better at Salmon Run, do check out the rest of the channel, as there's lots of guides for all aspects of the game mode. For now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you the next time.